All right, just start off. I'm just so proud of this football team. To come on the road, get a great win against a quality opponent. SMU has been playing at a very high level here these the last 7 games of the year, and for us to come in here and the way our guys competed, by no means did we play a clean game, but man, our guys showed heart. They showed physicality. They made the plays necessary when they needed to make them. Defensively, it was one of our best performances. Created takeaways, did a wonderful job in third down situations. Made the critical stops when they were necessary. Just so proud of them. Offensively, we made some uncharacteristic mistakes. We had 3 trips into the red zone where we didn't score. We've been one of the best in the country throughout the year. We did have the takeaway or the turnover there that we can't have. We had 2 turnovers that we can't have. One of those being in the red zone. Our guys, they just continue to battle. We found a way to run the football in the second half. That was a big momentum spark for us, being able to establish a run. I thought our O-line, our tight ends, running backs, did a phenomenal job. Played physical throughout the game. It was an all-in-all team effort. Adam Williams did an incredible job punting the football, really flipped the field position, and all the things that were necessary for us to win, we did. Like I said, we're going to clean up the penalties. I think we had 12 for 143. That makes it tough for us. But our team, they came out and competed, and just excited about the opportunity that's in front of us. We know we've got a big week in preparation with Houston coming in town, a week from today.
After that first half, would you say anything to your team just as far as first of all, have you ever been in a half like that where teams were just going out of sorts almost for everybody?
It was. We got caught up on things that we should not get caught up on. We wasted too much energy and probably extracurricular stuff, and it kind of took us out of our game in a sense. We dropped some passes. We just weren't executing on offense like we're capable of. Defensively, I thought we were playing at a high level, but really everything that we were giving them or that they were getting, we had multiple penalties to extend drives, and so we did a little bit too much of the extra stuff. But our guys, they continued to battle, and we went in at halftime. And we talked about the response. We talked about coming out and no matter what happened, play a 60-minute game, and our guys definitely did that.
What can you say about Patrick Taylor? He really stepped up for you guys.
Yeah, Daryl, did some good things, but kind of got banged up at points through the game. It was a tough physical game, but Patrick, he really, I thought, did a wonderful job. Rose to the occasion, had 20 carries for 112 yards, a couple touchdowns. That was a big time performance. We needed that from him, and it was just, we tell our guys all the time, you got to be prepared when your number's called. We had Coxey went down in the game. And Kadarian Jones, how about that? That performance, a couple critical catches and situations. Was same thing with Shane Slade. I go through the whole list, but our guys, they responded to when adversity showed up.
After that bye week, you guys seem to really have regrouped and you're playing your best football, as you mentioned the other day. And now with 1 game to go, you have a chance to play at home for the West Division. I know that was the goal all along.
It was, and sometimes the journey is not always what you think it can be or will be. There's going to be bumps. There's going to be things that show up that are unexpected, but it's about how you respond, and that's what I've talked to this team about throughout this year. That you show your character by your response, and that they have continued to work. They've continued to prepare to come into. On the road on a short week, 8 o'clock kickoff, and to show the heart that they showed in that game, the physicality, and just the will to finish. That makes me proud as a coach. And we tell them, people can remember what you do in November. And you sit here, and now we're 3-0 in November. If we can, you have a great week of preparation, do the things necessary. You're now playing for the Western Division Championship. That is something that we always want to set out to achieve. But now we can talk about it, because it is a reality in front of us. So I'm proud of this team. We got to have a great week of work, but we're definitely excited to get back to Memphis to do that.
What happened with Coxey after that opening series in the third quarter?
He just, he couldn't go. He thought he could. He was, he was pushing to get us, get himself back on the field. But the thing I told him is, man, if you're not 100%, then it's not worth it at all. And so he went out and just wasn't at 100%. So he was still trying to grab a helmet later and get back in there. But we thought it was best to hold him.
Was it something leading into the game, or just something that came up during the game?
No, something showed up.
Now he's over 1,000 yards in receiving for this season, and you got 1,000-yard rusher and Darryl Big Pat's coming on. The offense is now starting to click for you the way you want it.
It is. Tonight, I thought we did a lot of good things. It's just there was inopportune mistakes that when you sit there and we had the couple takeaways. Not scoring in the red zone, hurt us a few times, and just the penalties that was is disappointing. But the thing I loved about it was the response in the run game. We really struggled trying to get the run established there early in the game. Made a couple of adjustments. Great job by our kids being able to do that, and it helped spark us there in the second half.
And what can you say about Joey, the way that he has responded? You called his number several times in this game, and he got it done.
Yeah, it was I thought he did a wonderful job. I got to give a shout out to Sean Dykes. I mean, Sean played probably one of his best games. I don't even know if he got a catch to show for it, but those two guys, man, they played a lot together. Joey, ended up through the progression showed up. He made one huge play there on a scramble in the end zone on the first touchdown, and then just the progression took the ball to him. But I thought he did a great job. Really both those tight ends I'm so proud of.
With the way the West has kind of played out the last month, have you paid much attention to all the scenarios that were going on, or has the focus just been solely on
It is truly been on what can we do to be a better version of ourselves, and because you can get caught up looking at every scenario imaginable, but if you don't handle your business, it doesn't matter. And so that's been our focus with the team. Now I will tell you that today before the game, I told the guys they were in control of their own destiny, and at the end of the day, that's all you can ever hope for, is just an opportunity to go out there and play and put forth your best effort. It was great to see the way they responded, and so we haven't been caught up in any of that. Just trying to focus on ourselves.
You called timeout right before the Magnifico second touchdown earlier this year. Called timeouts to plays didn't work out well, especially the 4th and 1 with UCF. What went through that timeout to try to get you guys grouped and get the situation before that touchdown?
To be honest with you, Brady's helmet came off, and so the only way I could get Brady back in the game was to call a timeout. So I had a pretty good sense of what I wanted to call beforehand, and then we utilized to talk through the progression, make sure everybody's on the same page, and I thought that was a phenomenal job by Brady going through his progression to find Joey on the back line was an awesome play.